I'm not talking to you now. Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh! Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. I'm not talking to you now. What the fuck? Oh my god! Firing blanks. Mine. I spoke that. Please, you can, and boom. Oh. I pressed a random button and it was the button for this thing I'm already on. We offered Side-Eye Guy's asshole up to the incubus/succubus. Nothing happened to his bumhole.
It's a noxious odour and it smells pretty rotten, and I've got a strong suspicion it's coming from your bottom.
I get brown and pink mixed up. Fuck off. No. Marilyn Monday. I saw that video. Happy birthday, Mr. Beardo. And chat of sorting laundry, so much laundry. Christmas Day. We're ending in 10 minutes. Turkey battle cry. Beardo looks like a white camp Mr. T. A pitbull. CRL, if you clip that,
Oh, Beardo! Hello, chat. I was about to write in the chat, buongiorno.
Scared the shit out of me shouting that loud. Look at this shit. This is in line with my nipples. They're lower than my nipple. Where's my nipples gone? Gun is firing peanuts! Peanuts!
Fire him with your penis, Beardo!
Side-Eye Guy. He's that posh. He's like James Bond, but with a sock. I've been stunned. I got him through the stun. I'm getting accused of hacking for that. Good evening, Beardos, Weirdos, Balls and Ghouls. How are we all doing? Hope everybody is well and rested after a long, hard weekend where I said I'd never drink again, but somebody bought me some Glastonbury craft beers, 4 different ones. So guess what I'm doing? I'm going to have a craft Glastonbury beer mystery tour. Fresh and fruity. Like spaghetti alla paranormale. He's fresh and fruity. Lame? What are you talking about, lame, Joe Vitale? I would insult you, but I can't be asked. So we've got some new lighting up. I need more for the ceiling. But yeah, we got some lighting up. Shut up, Crow of Judas. I've lit up Mrs. Geek's desk and the cabinet next to it. The light bars are actually up on the wall now. Very nice. Fresh and fruity. Yeah. Like Crow Judas. Or Kulox. He's just called Kulox Gate. What? I thought fruity meant like horny. Not... I mean, what if he is gay? Doesn't matter. I'd even let him bum me. He's a handsome chap. He'll be dying inside. Right, let's do some participants. So tonight we have Al Rara, American Dream, Cody Rhodes, is that you? Amy and Ozzy, Andrew Goodyear, Anna Banana, Ann Robinson, Avie, Stevie, Bacon Sani, Bailey, Bill Stacey, Blue Sky Lissa, Bob the Beard, Bucky 1961, Calamity, Caroline Saxby, Catherine Lawrence, Kaz Scala, Chris Yule, Christine Bissett, Craig Adams, Crow of Judas, Dad's Gone Gaming, Darth Renar, David Binch, Dawn C, Dawn Emery, Death Stalker, Diane Quinney, Dion, Doomed Lottie, Dulcet Paranormal Investigators, Entity 7, blah, 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 Joe Vitale. He's won another fucking award. God help us all. It's 25, bro. They're all made up. Fantastic Publishing, Fiona Johnston, Ghost Dragon Investigators, excuse me. Bubbles. Jill Cranston, Glasgow Ghost Hunters, Granny Dumpling, Harley Hayes, Heart Investigations, Highly Paranormal, 406, Iceman, Jane C, Jennifer Taylor, Jimbo Jones, Jolene. John Boy Patton, Chris Williams, Laura Wilson, Lee, Lexi's Adventures, Lionheart, Lord Washington of Wansley Manor, Sir. Lynn Whiting, Mags McLeod, Marine Jane, Gin Juice, Mark Knight, Megan behind Blue Eyes. I bet she's made some perverted comment about Fruity. I can't see the chat, but I bet she has. Michael Smorto, Mike's Mysteries, Mickey, Mrs. Bob the Beard. Sorry, Hannah. Mrs. Geek, The Beautiful Life, One Annalise, salute to you. Paul Harrison, Raven, Rebecca Visnicki, Richard Larson, Richard Watt, Robert Smith, Scott Connelly, Shadow, Simon Stevens, Skazia, Spaghetti alla Paranormale, otherwise known as the... What did I say he was? Fresh and Fruity. Steve Steve Dodsley, Surrey Supernatural, Susan Albee, The Dark Carney, The Paranormal Monkey, The Rights, Theodore Sturgeon, Trekkie Turtle, Cy Parsons, Val, Vinny, Vixen Moo, Wondering When She, Wayne Dawson, hello Wayne, Wendy Dixon, Dark Child, Mr. England, Wayne Dawson. Do you know how many people are asking for you to start your own channel now with your fake psychic? I mean, your beautiful sister, Crystal. Good evening, Hamato. Good evening, Ghost Quest. If it tastes fruity, I'll eat it. Oh, dear God, I wish I'd never fucking... I'm never reading a comment from Megan again. Absolute disgrace. Yep, Wayne Dawson, people want you to start your own channel with Crystal. I think you should. So how was everybody's weekend? What spooky content did you watch? Now, is that a line on my live or just on my OBS? It's just on my OBS. That was weird. So tonight, I'm going to be sending everyone over to the Centre for Inquiry because a long time ago, I was asked to look at... Have you heard of Kieran O'Keefe? Of course I have. Kieran O'Keefe's heard of me. Mrs. Geek, are you joining Justin with the mocking of me here? Disgraceful. I'm got the music on again. What a knob. Hey, Mark Wall, how you doing? So, The House in Between, the documentary, it's a two-parter, but I think we're only going to do part one, because part two got even more ridiculous than the first. Now, the first time I watched The House in Between, I was fully invested. And then I rewatched it because me and Papal were going to do something on it, but obviously Papal doesn't do the paranormal anymore. And I was like, I still want to do it. And then I watched it a second time and I was just like, yeah, I got had the first time. So I watched it a third time whilst I was, I took notes and everything, pages of notes, and then me and Biddle have tackled it. And, yeah, so I'm going to send everyone over there after this. I've never mentioned him before. What? Kieran O'Keefe? Iceman, welcome. Thank you for the early access. I've never mentioned Kieran. I don't like to brag, you know, but Kieran O'Keefe knows who I am. Jason Hawes knows who I am. That's about it. I'm hoping he gets Chris French on again, and then Chris French will say something like, oh yeah, I've watched Beardo, and then I will fucking live that up. It's not my birthday today. The birthday has been and gone. Ghost Quest, thank you for the 6 months. Where does the time go? Curious about that mask back there. No, it's Jim Root from Slipknot. It's a Jim Root from Slipknot mask. Oh yeah, Richard Felix. I know him too. I think Yvette Fielding hates me. I wear that with a badge of honour. Barry Guy hates me. I wear that with a badge of honour. Eesh. Bet Ian Lawman's not much of a fan because, you know, I keep calling him a prick. Have you seen the new debunk channels? Challenge. I have, and I know what that is. It's not string. Wasn't Kieran O'Keefe the guy who outed Akora as fake? Yep. Most Haunted were treating Akora like shite anyway. But I don't want to speak too ill of the dead, but the guy was a fucking con artist. He pretended to be a fucking medium, and he wasn't. It was scripted. Because I've had somebody email me. I need to prove who they are before I say anything. I want to be a paid member, but I'm a disabled veteran on limited income, so maybe one day. One day, maybe you'll get gifted, Barbara. The more you attend live streams, the more chance you've got of being gifted. What's the film called? The Happening? Oh, that's shite. The Killer Plants. Beardo, I'm jotting that down now. Ask Chris French. Beardo wants to gloat. Thank you, Weird Fox. I appreciate you. Justin, I much prefer Weird Fox to you, if I'm being completely honest. She doesn't use just for men. Did you know that Casper site reacted to the same depth? Fuck it, don't start. Depths. Did I do it? Depths of despair. Got it. Yeah, he put his out after me, so nobody can accuse me of copying. Yvette Fielding loves you, Beardo. I hear she's jealous of Mrs. Geek. Oh, I bet she is. I bet. Like, that camera keeps moving. I was going to say something really inappropriate then, and I stopped myself at the right time. This is my first one. I only recently discovered your channel. Happy to be here. Well, welcome in, Barbara Mormon. Welcome in. Depths. I don't think that's it, Crow. I don't think so. Have you heard that Tit is going to start membership for live streams? YouTube have obviously given him his money back, because about a year and a half ago, it looked like he got demonetized. Because nobody was seeing ads. Megan, thank you for the 23 months. 23 months, my naughtiness. You love it, don't deny it. You're a disgraceful young lady. Just saying. Did you watch WWE? Robert Smith, I haven't watched it. Thanks, Robert Smith. The Cures suck. They don't. I haven't watched it yet, but thank you for spoiling that for me. Any update on when the Billy Bullshits will be available to purchase? Mrs. Geek now has some time off, so the store will be set up this week. Kenny Biddle, we were just talking about you. We will be sending everyone after the end of today over to the Centre for Inquiry to see what we did. So, Simply Strange found something disturbing on Most Haunted. I wonder where he got that news from. Has he really? Oh, Ben, get a fucking job, will you? Deathstalker, thank you for the £2. Beardo, who drank your beer and hit you on the head? I don't know, it's still a mystery. But somebody snuck in and drunk. They left empty cans everywhere. Absolute disgrace. What was I looking for? Anne Grace, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. I can't believe I'm looking up this guy's channel because I'll end up truly disturbing controversy. Oh, it's just Ghost Adventure stuff. Nope, it's just Ghost Adventure stuff. You haven't done me yet. He hasn't done me. Caught alive, nice one. Hope you've recovered. Jet, I still felt a bit ropey this morning, to be fair. Angry, so I appreciate that membership. I still didn't feel too clever this morning. Beardo, how come you have such a problem saying depth of the... Depth. It's that... And that's straight after it. Depths of despair. Depths. There is a reason behind me struggling with saying certain things lately. And not many people have picked up on it. But I'm getting it fixed. And then the microphone will be dropped a bit again. Rebecca Keynes, thank you for the $79.99 Australian dollars. Thank you very, very much there, Rebecca Keynes. Absolute legend. Thank you very, very much. What was your favourite birthday gift? Something else turned up. Check this out. Creature from the Black Lagoon. But a plushie. Well, yeah, he's kind of plushy. But he's kind of hard. What did you do to your tooth, Beardo? Have you bugged it up? Yeah, I'm missing half of one of my front teeth. And I have been hiding it behind my microphone for nearly 2 weeks. It didn't fall out. It didn't fall out. It didn't fall out at all. I was eating ice cream with Mrs. Geek, sat in the sun. That's how long ago it was. The UK was warm. And we'd run out of the diet ice cream, the protein ice cream that I can eat. And Mrs. Geek was like, hey, there's like a tub of whatever is nice in there. Have that. And frozen chocolate. And I bit into it. And yeah, I snapped half of my... I'm not showing it because I hate it, but literally, one of my front teeth, I've literally lost half of it. It's split from there right up to the gum. Chris Williams, I see you there. You can have a Negan.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
No, it was frozen chocolate, Crow of Judas. And after all of the grief that I gave Dandalf when he snapped a tooth, I thought it's best I hide mine. But somebody grasped me up in the chat. I think a few people may have noticed. Beardo, can you see 33 Yasko, you fake bastard! What a dick! Yasko, you're banned. Again. Yasko, how good did that feel? To come in here and give me shit. He's a good sport. Him and Kalani, they're both good sports for me. Fair play to him. And Midwest. They're good sports. He got him. He did. Bastard. Somebody clip that. I'm going to make a video out of it and send everyone over to hate Yasko. I'm not going to do that, Yasko. I am joking. Why did the fucking Yasko turn up and just be like, this is. Dick. Yasko, fair play to you. You got me good. I was actually eating not frozen chocolate and broke a tooth once. Fair enough. Happy unbirthday, Beardo. Thank you, big time, Ando. Imagine that. Yasko didn't come in here to wish me a happy birthday, but he comes in here to mock me for breaking my teeth. Beardo, can you see 444? Yeah, that's quite easy. Breaking teeth. I know, the softest thing on the planet, and I broke my teeth. I'm stealing one of your lines. Suck my ass. Thank you for the 50 Polish doubloons. Fresh and fruity. Mine started falling out, and I definitely don't have that kind of cash. Regardless, can't stop me. Fair enough. The East Drive must be a challenge to see too. When I'm aware of it, it's not so difficult. But depths. Just call it depth. No, right up earlier, I said happy belated birthday. Fuck's sake, Yasko. You make me look like a right mong. Mong? I can't say that, can I? Knob, yeah. Shit! Boss's Food Fight, thank you for the 15 months. Hey, Beardo, can I get a double rar and a Negan? Yes, you can. Thank you very much for my birthday wishes.
Rawr. Rawr.
Hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
That was so incredibly clipped.
Rawr.
Wait, what am I doing there? I pressed the wrong button. You said far worse. I have, yeah. But that is not a nice word. I don't know why that word entered my head. I hate it when people use that word. But I have said far worse. You should watch WWE Raw. I know, but somebody's already spoiled it for me earlier on. Can you see... Babs, no I cannot. Look, I'm getting mocked again. Yasko, do you see what you've started here? You little shit. You're going back on the same list as Ben from Simply Strange. I have a lisp, it drives me wild sometimes. I mean, I didn't have a lisp. Lately, I do. Broke a back tooth eating pork scratchings once. I mean, I'm missing two up there because they got punched out of my face. I'm missing one down there because it got punched out of my face. And then an ice cream does a number on my front teeth. You'll always get mocked. I know. Kind of enjoy it. I'm not going to lie. You guys make me laugh. And to be fair, I mock you guys as well. I'm glad you like the Jason shirt. Angries. I had the hockey shirt on yesterday while we were live streaming. I got this one on today. It was a choice between this and the Faith No More t-shirt John Boy got me. Dean Bailey, thank you for the £5. Beardo says she's... Oh, you can certainly have a twat. You twat.
Oh, fucking twat. Oh.
I killed my own stream then. See, no! Stop making me say things that I can't fucking say. I broke my two front teeth in the middle playing with a pen. The ones you can change colours with. It had a ball on the top. Ah, I got one of them over there somewhere. You broke a wisdom tooth eating salad. What? What's the game playing in the background? That's my Warzone stream from yesterday. Mrs. Geek was like, well, you've got all the lights up. You may as well put the PC on and play something in the background. And I was going to play, like, a video, but they autoplay and there's ads and stuff on it. What I may do is log that into one of my accounts, because I pay for premium, so I don't get ads when I'm reacting to videos. I might log that one in over there on one. And then, if we're discussing, like, a certain channel, have them playing in the background. Or, like, one day, Pablo did the same thing to promote people. He had them on behind him, so maybe I'll put, like, Justin from Paranormal Monkey Podcast on one day. Although, I don't think I want Justin from the Paranormal Monkey staring into the back of my head again. Throw him to the 4th and... F off, Justin! Jimbo, I actually turned Andor off. I couldn't get through the first season. I don't know, it just use ad blocker. I don't think... If you get caught using an ad blocker as a YouTube creator, I think you can get banned. To be fair, I probably weakened my teeth riding bulls and bashing my... I mean, my teeth have been pretty bad for a long, long time because of getting repeatedly punched in the face when I was younger. Glasgow Ghost Hunters, thank you for the 199. Say 666. Did it. I broke a front tooth straight up the middle whilst talking on the phone about 10 years ago. Andor does get better. I'll probably try and go back to it. Willis Brian! Possum Pete. No, I'll have to turn him this way. He's having a nap. Andor is a grower. That's what Justin told me. He lied. Teeth. Sometimes you get the shitty teeth. Most of my family have got really bad teeth. I mean, my granddad had all his original teeth until the day he died. We know you're hiding your lip, Philip. Nah. I don't even have a top lip. Possum Pete looks deceased. No, he's just... There you go. He's alive. I did not get through Andor either. I want to, but didn't care for it. I haven't... Star Wars has gone really... not even hit and miss, just miss after miss for me recently. I kind of enjoyed The Force Awakens. Then after that, I was like, this is getting a bit shit now. Asuka, that was good. Miss Skeek, you might want to look into why Beardo knows this much about Justin. You've seen the photo of him behind me when I was sleeping. I've just woken up, hair all over the place, and there's Justin popping up from behind me. I didn't even know he was there. Teens started losing numbers and started doing Q&A streams, but still act like kids. Oh, the twins? I don't particularly care what they do. The paranormal stuff I'll mock, but stuff they do in this away from the paranormal, I have zero interest in. Don't you get a discount on dental through the NHS now at your age? No, I do not. Thank you, Babs. Which sadist decided the word for that speech impediment would have an S in it? The same person that decided that people that struggle with reading and writing, they'll call it dyslexia. Yeah, well done. Couldn't you have called it something nice and easy that they can read and write nice and easy? Nah, somebody took the piss with that. Richard Larson, thank you for the Swedish kronas, I think. Thank you for the 20 of them. Hey, Beardo, can I get a wee? Your shirt is cool. Yes, you can, and yes, it is. Thank you very much. The skull experiment. What's that? Gives Mrs. Geek a rest. It didn't. His bussy was massive. Justin, you didn't see turn on your side. I do it nightly to stop him snoring. Mrs. Geek, see this? There is also that good luck finding an NHS dentist, because the last one I had was in my childhood town. Have you ever heard of the name of the fear of long words? I have not. Rhythm and blues? I cannot, because I don't even know what that says. No, I can't. I'm dyslexic with sums. Yeah, Babs, I'm not dyspraxic, dyscalcular as well. Who's that young guy in the wee clip? Oh, some idiot with dreadlocks. I mean, what sort of white man has dreadlocks in 2024? Skull Experiment is about the spirit worlds on YouTube. Oh, I'll look for that. All them paranormal investigators still believe that EMF detectors and all them other gadgets actually detect ghosts. Sauerkraut. I saw a video today. Do you know what? Toothpicks. Fiona! That was awful. Right, you'll see the actual video later this week. Well, you guys will see a little heads up. Now, this channel has 110k subscribers. 110k subscribers. Massive. Massive. And where's my screen share? I still need a button for that. Look at this piece of shit. $12.99 that cost them. $12.99 for that. And when you look at the description on Amazon, it's like whoever built it doesn't even know what it's for. It's dog shit. It's so cheap, they bought two. $12.99, and they're just waving them about in the forest thinking they're talking to ghosts. Getting idiots. They're going to love me. But, in my defence, it's the old man's fault, because he keeps coming in the comment section when he's pissed and having a go. So, they're having it this week. You'll know who they were now anyway, because the sticker was on the EMF. And this gets used in the video as well. Looks like the Swedes have assembled here in the chat. Do you know the Swedish community, Norway, Finland, that kind of area that I once thought was the Netherlands? It's growing on this channel. Hippopotamus is a fear of long words. They're taking the piss. Hippopotamonstrosius quipolodopiaphobia bollocks. And deeply flawed. Those devices, you want to see, they just flash it, and I think it's flashing when one of them talks too loud. Honestly, dog shit. They're not K2s, they're really cheap EMF detect. I looked them up online, $12.99. They make so many... The biggest mistake they make in that video was the first 8 seconds. When they give the history of the location, they fuck up the biggest part of it. I mean, Weird Fox will kick right off because it's the Viking burial ground in the UK. They bollocks it up. Julie N. Hazel. Harley Hayes. Hazel. Oh, my name is Hazel. I'm just a fan of Harley Quinn. Fair. I'll never forget that legendary moment. Which legendary moment? That's because we love the British humour. At least I... Oh, right, yeah. When Annalise will never forget that I thought the Netherlands was the actual cluster of Sweden, Finland, Norway, and... Yeah, bollocks. Toys R Us K2. They are just dog shit. The description of them on Amazon. Look them up. So go and look for EMF meter or EMF detector on Amazon, and then put it the cheapest items first. Can't wait to go to Norway again next year. I'd love to go. ABO Blumhouse announced the Phasmophobia. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that. They can do some great movies, or they release absolute shite. Yes, you can get a Negan.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Sorry, Possum Pete seems to be sniffing my hair. There's nothing our science can't prove or disprove the paranormal. I've still got hope. I've still got hope because science says that I'm wrong about what I've experienced, and I still have hope. I do. Because what a boring world otherwise, you know? You're just here for your 70, 80 years if you're lucky, and then that's it. Nothing. That's shit. Sutton Hoo predates the Vikings, I believe. Anglo-Saxon. I tried using a Simon Says and a penny today in the woods. Nothing happened. Fair enough. I'll try to stir anything up. How fast to judge? What? Nobody's judging you. Nobody's judging you. We're having a go. Calm down. Another stupid one is the word for the fear of palindromes, which is a palindrome. I don't know what any of that means. A competitor to VHS. Didn't know there was one. James, thank you for the £2 for the mods. Thank you very, very much. Possum Pete has had his rabies shit yet. No, he's had his rabies shot, though. He hasn't shit them out. You don't judge, you look at comments. Right, what's going on here? Listen. I'm reading your comments. Behave yourself. Let's see, shall we? Channel activity. I'm not trying to stir anything up. Toys R Us K2. Someone's taking the mickey out of my message while I grow up. What? I don't think they are. This is the first time in chat. I don't know if you know this about us, but we regularly take the piss. Normally out of me, so... calm your tits. I lost my chat then. I'm very sorry. Thanks for having me. Got to shoot, Beardo. Lord Washington. Peace and love. Palindrome is the word that is the same backwards. No, it's not. Palindrome backwards is imordniala. I'm funny, alright? Could have been a stand-up comedian. But I prefer to sit. Is a word that reads the same in both directions, like Hannah. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. I was being funny, alright? Jesus. I am watching. Don't you shit on me. Chat are doing that. Beardo speaking in tongues. I like Beardo. I knew that. Also from a small group of islands from the West Indies as part of the Netherlands. What? Is that true? Or am I getting wound up again? Who's laughing now? Me. I can laugh at myself. Beardo, no one is taking the piss out of them. Probably just want to look at me. I've just looked at the chat history and... no. It's probably that guy that messaged me earlier on today and then blocked me before I could respond because he's a real man. Hey, should we read that message out? It's fucking great. I'm going to do it. Bollocks to him. Didn't have the balls to let me respond to him. So, I've got a guy in my comment section, and the only thing he ever comments is, look at DNA Paranormal. And I'm like, no. The guy's gone through kidney failure, nearly died 3 times in a year. I'm not going to make things any worse for him. Apart from that, he's a family member of one of my best friends. So, no. I'm not doing it. Jolene told him off and basically said the guy's nearly died, so we're not looking at his channel. When Annalise told him off, Mrs. Geek told him off. And I was like, oh, do you know what? I'll just block him from the channel because you're being rude. That's all I said. And then he sends me the following. Jamie, I hope you're listening. It's ironic. Exactly what you criticise your haters for, you do the exact same thing to your fans. Well, pull fishing wire and lie about it. I do not, sir. Well, I do, but I tell them that I'm doing it. Andrew Hill, thank you for the £2. Ibido, just watch Trap or a load of shite. Thanks for your review, Andrew Hills. I'll take it on board. Well, one fan switching off. Adios. It's not Heathrow, darling. Do not have to announce your departures. Dick. You ask for ideas and then you follow your own agenda. I don't have a bad attitude. I had an opinion that you didn't like. Like promoting some melt you can't stand when you said you're not covering him anymore. Then you... There's no commas or full stops. It's really difficult to read. Like, there's a couple. There's some melt you can't stand when you said you're not covering him anymore. That was Really Haunted. And the only reason I cover Really Haunted anymore is you guys because you ask for it. Then you say, I'm done with top 5s, and then boom, you're back on them. I didn't say, boom, I'm done with them. I said, they're pissing me off because it's the same old shit. No, it's not the first time in a live. Maybe the first time to comment, but long time sub to the channel. Sorry if anything that came off was wrong. Not a troll. No worries. One less fan. How will your channel recover, Beard? I don't know, Chris. You will. I'm gonna have to start paying for subscribers like the fakers do. It doesn't make sense. So many other places claim to be haunted that are not. That could be covered and fake channels made a mockery of. But suggestions won't be taken from non-subscribers who pay nothing into your channel and have a weak channel themselves. All the best. Excuse me, sir. There are a great many people that have asked me to look at things that are not paid members to this channel. And I still look. You trying to stir it up for me to pick a fight with my mate's brother? I'm not stupid. But suggestions won't be taken from a non-subscriber. The guy's not even subscribed to the channel and is complaining I haven't bowed to his every fucking whim. With the greatest of respect, sir, suck my fucking ass. Oh, some people have nothing better to do. But then he blocked me. He literally sent it. I opened it. I was like, oh, you were fucking having him. Oh. Oh. Guy doesn't know YouTube works. No, does it say Beardo Gets Scared Paranormal Karaoke? Ask me to relay your greatest hits. No, it fucking doesn't. On occasion, I'm like, there's fuck all out there to look at. And then people will suggest things, and I will look. Sometimes those things are so bad, I don't make videos about them. Because some of them are really bad. That's devastating. May need to get a job as a doorman again now you've lost that one subscriber. I know. I know. Financially, we may never recover from this, chat. The channel may just crash and burn because fucking Jamie put his pants on the wrong way round and they may have been a bit tight on his cock. Sounds like a knobsack. He earned that. So much enthusiasm for a Tuesday. Hey, if you'd seen me yesterday, there was no enthusiasm in me. Playing Warzone half asleep. And somehow played better than I ever have. Beardo seems grumpy. Always. Hello there, Gingy. Hello there, Shannon Elizabeth. Fast House Gaming. Hello there. He's still looking at Possum Pete. He's glaring into your soul. Could it be someone I've called out? No, I think it's somebody just trying to stir it up, knowing that I'm friends. The gentleman from DNA Paranormal. I've sent people over there before to watch them because they're alright. But the gentleman in there is my friend's brother, and they damn well know it, and I've been trying to stir it up anyway. And for those of hard of hearing, sat at the back, I won't shit on my friends. For anyone. Wonder if his mum and dad know he's causing trouble. My mum and dad do, and they're not impressed with my shit. I better play COD after a few beers, Beardo. Hey, Andrew, honestly, try it. Because when I was kind of drunk, I played really well. When I was shit-faced, I kept apologising that I couldn't hit anything. When I was hungover, I played fantastic. Possum Pete is like the knit nurse. It's looking for my bald patch. If he needs to stir stuff up so badly, I got dinner that needs to be cooked. Or, here's an idea. If you want somebody to look at a channel, or if you want to call somebody fake or whatever, make your own fucking channel and see how you like it when you get death threats and shit. Just an idea. I've been asked a couple of times recently, hey, Beardo, do you ever regret not wearing a mask? And a couple of times I thought, yeah, I do. I should have tied this shit up, wore a mask, and nobody knew who the fuck I was. I get left alone. Kinda. My mum and dad, oh, hi. His mum and dad probably had the same surname before. Oh, dear. Love your top, Beardo. Thank you, Lycan. It's a very nice gift, this. It makes me think you need a cat sat at the back of your chair. Yeah, I'm allergic to cats. Don't want a cat. I wanted another dog, but like Mrs. Geek has quite rightly said, we've never gone on holiday and stuff. Now we're going to start going on holiday and doing these camping trips. If we got a dog, it's not fair on the dog, so... Sheila Creates. Hello to you. Regine Gingers. I think the Ghost on Trent live chat is on the 15th. I don't think it's tonight. I'm sure they set that for Friday. I'll double check, but... Let's talk about it. 15th. Yeah, you're 5 days early there. I wish I was drunk. Thank you for the €2. How are we, lads and lasses? Hope all is well. Very well, thank you, my friend. Hope things are well for you as well. Can I get a Possum Pete beard? Oh, yes, you can. I have not watched anybody's input on the Lady in the Bay Window Ghost because I've recorded my own reaction to it and I didn't want to ruin it for myself. I've got to stop playing with this little violin. You should have a drama button. Hey, that ain't a bad idea. I wouldn't watch masked people who talk about truth. Fair. Fair. Also, have a cat and I'm allergic. Yeah, but Gingy, what is wrong with you? Why would you get a cat if you're allergic? I have not played Battlefield 2042 because I haven't enjoyed the last Battlefield game I enjoyed was Battlefield 4. And they got progressively worse. Depths. Can I just say depths? Depths of despair. Like Johnny Depp, yeah? Johnny Depp's of despair. Can't believe the depths people will go to just to get to the depths of... Stop it! You want a Possum Pete, Babs? Have a Possum Pete. Iceman.
This kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Dogs are much better than cats, just saying. I'm not allergic to dogs. And by the Battlefield 2042 as I've not played the other 2041. There's a lot to catch up on. It's like Apollo 13. I've never seen it because I haven't seen the first 12. I recently debunked my own videos. Spiritual Awakening. Good. Good. Cats are awesome even with allergies. Not for me, they're not, because my eyes swell up and I struggle to breathe after a while. Somehow I missed the origin of Possum Pete. He came all the way from Australia with some Tim Tams and some socks, and he was a gift to the channel. And I think he was just supposed to make me laugh and rename him. But we kept his name as Possum Pete and then put him in a music video. I don't play games because my PC is so old and slow. It probably just about handle Tetris. To be fair, that PC back there is, what, 5 years old now? 4 years old? And it's still running Warzone. You ever play any of the Tom Clancy games? A few of them, yeah. I played Rainbow Six. Was that Tom Clancy? The Splinter Cell games I played, but I really struggle with stealth games. I'm more of a bulldozer in gaming. Not like that in real life. I'm really smart and svelte like a snake in real life. Rocks are the ultimate pets. They don't eat, mess, or need attention. They're great. I'm going to get a rock. I have seen Black Ops 7 being announced. I've watched the trailer and I'm like, they've done me again. They've done me again. Because it'll be the same thing. There'll be trailers. There will be hype built. And it'll be, ooh, this is actually looking pretty decent. Ooh, I'm kind of excited. It'll drop and it'll be like, this is the best Call of Duty game ever. And then a month in, it'll be like, this game's starting to fucking suck already. Then they'll release more content. And then the seasons will start. And by the time I get to hating it again, they've already announced the next one. It's a trap, I tell you. A trap. Your PC's 12 years old. Yeah, maybe not then. Maybe not. Love that. Just a housewife. Hey, there's no just about being a housewife. Housewives work hard. Especially when you got young'uns. Most difficult job on the planet is being a stay-at-home mum. Or stay-at-home dad for you guys that do that. Genuinely, the most difficult yet rewarding job. Until they turn 18. And then they're little knobheads. Including the one that still lives here. I hope she heard that. Wonder what ridiculous skins are 11 COD 7 this time and old rehash of maps. I think with the speed they've brought it out, it's all going to be Black Ops 2 rehashes. Ben L, I disagree. I disagree. I would... It's a name knob. What? I would disagree. I do enjoy playing Call of Duty, but I wish they'd take a year off in between. One of my tubes has rolled all of his own up there. Yeah. Who upsets CRL? That would be me. It's a gift. We gained a cat. One day when our neighbour's cat decided to move in, they don't seem to mind, so I think we now have a cat. Genuine question, is it knob or knob? Knob with a key is like a doorknob, but a knob like the twins is N-O-B. Not that knob, this knob. I love Debunked Paranormal. Steve Beardo. Always Beardo. It's a gift. I have 2 cats. Lucifer, a black cat, and one... That was one of the last Christmas presents I got for my dad last November, a little tuxedo cat. A tuxedo cat? Hey, I like Call of Duty Ghosts, but Vanguard was shite. That's when I stopped playing Call of Duty, was when Vanguard came out. I didn't play Call of Duty for 2 years. Infinite Warfare was bad. I might volunteer at a rescue centre. I know abused animals are great therapy for people who have been through similar things. Sounds like a great idea and helping. I make jokes about cats being assholes. I'd never hurt one. I am highly allergic to them, but I'd never hurt a cat. I'd never hurt any animal. I'm a stay-at-home dad, but only work as and when required. For fuck's sake, Iceman. Andreas! How are you doing? I just turned you Mexican, I don't know why. As a volunteer rescue, do it. They may need some time to open up, but it's such a gift. You want a Maine Coon cat? Maine Coon cats are those fucking huge, massive, fluffy things, aren't they? Tux cats. Black and white. Ah. Well, just call her a black and white cat, then. It's not a tuxedo, is it? You want fussed on Cold War? Oh, I enjoyed Cold War. Dogs can be assholes. Oh, we had a dog that was an asshole on occasion. But there was more personality around the dog. Don't play multiplayer games, so don't have any of those. Fair. He missed it. What did I miss? Hey, missing a lot. It's busy in here, you know what I'm saying? Fucking nearly 300 people in here. Beardo is a doorknob. Everyone gets a turn. I feel like them apples. Hey, Big Max, how you doing? Will you be playing Phasmophobia again? I bought it, but never played it in the end. I will be going back to it at some point. Once they've updated some more of the maps and introduced some new, hopefully, ghosts and jump scares, so the game gets scary again, then I can go back to it. Are you going to play Dune Awakening? I don't know anything about it. Danny the Ghost Quad, how are you doing? I am repping the Ghost Quad. The only reason I turn my hat back on the streams is because of that shadow, because my lighting is too high. Just picked up a foster litter of 6 kittens. 6? Why the fuck would you get 6 cats on purpose? Everyone gets a turn in Mark and Beardo. Form a line. You don't like cats because you're terrified of cat balls. Ah, I've been rumbled there. I have been rumbled. Cats are assholes, but I love them anyway. Maybe I just love asshole. That would explain your exes. You have us for jump scares? True. I work in the music and entertainment venues. Fair. Mr. Gray's mum's cat is adorable. That is a big floofy cat. Apparently when I left work to be a stay-at-home mum, some thought it meant I did nothing but eat bonbons and watching soaps. Absolutely not just a housewife. There is no such thing as just a housewife. Raising children is the hardest job on the planet. Because if you fuck that up, you've ruined somebody's lives. Love the debunk video of spotting the couple shagging shadows. I turned that entire debunk video into smut. And I'm so proud of myself. Controversial, but kittens are cuter than puppies, but puppies are cute. I don't know about that. Bristol Paranormal Hunters, how are you doing? Did you ever play Wake Island or Strike It Cat? I've never played any of them. Cat loves to jump up on my wardrobe, and then when I'm fast asleep, he jumps on top of me, the little shit. See, cat. Nobody owns a cat. The cat owns people. Just saying. Guys like the cat, but you don't... Do you know what? Not only is it comfortable, because all my other ones, this bit's plastic, and it bugs the shit out of the front of my head. But because it's a peaked cap, or sorry, the peak is curved, I put my head back in my chair. Yeah, you just saw the fucking missing tooth. Damn it. Shagging shadows? Yes. Some cats are asses, but the one I had saved my life when I had a diabetic emergency. That's cool. Animals can be really clever in an emergency. Really clever. Beardo, where's your cool hat? It's never far from reach, trust me. I took it out of the box. Oh, look. Did you see the glitter? And the confetti that just fell out of that thing? The cool hat is never far away. I think the popping sounds it makes is even funnier. Raise your right ear if really haunted, it's full of shit. Raise your left ear if really haunted, it's full of shit. What's cast like depth of despair? Like, I said it. Then your debunk answered some questions. I just want to point out, I had a couple of people in the comment section like, you and Casper like released that video awfully close together. Mine was done a couple of hours before his, but I don't think anyone copied each other there. Calm down. The cowboy hat you got is amazing. It is. It's sat in the back chair there. There. That's so adorable. How can I send things to you, Babs? If you look in the YouTube channel description, there's a PO box address in there. You love that hat. A dog as a boss, a cat as servant. Hey, listen, no cat will ever come in my house and be the boss of me. Ever. Just saying. Cats like that, when I take a panic attack, you won't leave me alone and will lie on my knee. That's cool, love. But you'd imagine yourself in an interview with Baggins, the twins, and the Titley. I wouldn't give any of them the time of day to interview them. I really, really wouldn't give them the time of day. I've had both cats and dogs, and I honestly prefer having dogs. Raise both ears if you don't like the tit. They moved on their own. Saw it. Just could afford a house for the yard of a dog, or hubby says no to the wolfhound that wanted to come home with me. Fair. Cat would own you, Beard. No, it wouldn't. Like that. Oi, Moggy, fucking behave or you're out. And he'll be like, sorry, boss. Is your doppelganger playing pew-pews behind you? I think he is. He seems to be doing quite good at the game too. I keep forgetting the cameras are reversed. Hey, I'm on 10 kills there. 10 kills in Warzone. You got a black lab, she's a pain in the bum. Labradors. Like, we had a Rottie. Love Rotties. Love German Shepherds. Both incredibly clever animals, but both capable of being really stupid. Labradors are something else entirely. Parple's like the Labrador of the YouTube community. Means well, got a heart of gold, but just a fucking wrecking ball. Beardo, a cat would destroy that room. A cat would not be allowed in this room. Ever. Your other dog is a Borgie. She's a barker. Beardo, send the Crayola kids. I think there's been a murder. You think there's been a murder? Wait. There's only one way to check.
Dude! Bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! Dude. We've caught a ghost!
What's a Borgie? Oh, do you mean Corgi? What's those other little bastards that do nothing but bark? The little terriers. They just dig gardens and bark at everything 24/7. Wrecking Ball described my... Stop removing your statements while I'm reading them, please, chat. Makes me look like I'm unhinged. Pomsky. The hell is a Pomsky? Been playing COD today, getting better. There's only one way to get better, Big Max, and that's to play with the big boys. Me and Griff. Oh, excuse me. That came out a lot louder than I thought it was going to. I'm very sorry, chat. I have a Yorkie that thinks she's a Rottweiler. Hey, we've got a Yorkie that plays Call of Duty with us that thinks he's a Rottweiler. The only difference between him and a Rottweiler is he wears lipstick. I have 2 beagles, male and female, and a German Shepherd mixed with a Bouvier. Is that like a big... Sorry. Half Bulldog, half Labrador. Bulldog. We had an Alsatian cross collie. Now we've got a Turkish rescue and a border collie pup. Slick, are you removing your own messages just to... Dickhead. Pomsky's a husky Pomeranians, like those little fluffy floof balls. Did you steal my floof? Sorry, there was a video the other day of somebody brushing a German Shepherd. And somebody did a voiceover for the dog, and it was one of the funniest things I've seen. Paddle's like a unicorn. When Paddle takes a shower, he doesn't get wet. The water gets paddled. That is an accurate description of him. Can I have a wee from a basset called Walter, please? Yes, you can. Floof. Yeah, basically, this guy was put a German accent on for the German Shepherd when he was being brushed. When he drags the brush, the dog gives that look. But the voiceover was like, "Sir, did you just steal my floof?" And I was buckled laughing at it. It was so stupid, but I watch dog videos, okay? I like dog videos. Like the top 10 things that Rottweilers are known for, and they'll show them looking all aggressive, and then it's just 10 of the stupidest shit that they do. Because ours did all of that. Carl Beardo and Hawes are friends. Hopefully we'll get them together for a haunt. One day. One day. How do a husky and Pomeranian mate? I think it'd be like that. I'm not doing that again. I have 2 German Shepherds, and the first one was called after Charles Manson. My mum always had German Shepherds, and they're fantastic dogs. Beardo was like a pug. A bit dopey looking, but we still love him. I resemble that comment. Floof is such a cool... It is. It is. Do not clip it! I sent you the best cat video, Beardo. You will like it. It's a cat. Most animals see us. Other strange acting animals, not human. Yeah, I guess. I mean, dogs just think we're big dogs, right? Pugs are not only ugly, but have been deliberately bred to breathe like Darth Vader because it looked cute and someone that doesn't understand. Yeah, they have breathing issues because they've basically bred deformed dogs on purpose. Like, what's those little incontinent bastards? They're about that big. They can never learn how to shit outdoors because their brains are so small. And they're aggressive as fuck, but they're like this big. I can't remember what they're called. Little Mexican dog. Chihuahuas. Them things. They're just cats with a bark. She loves running around with plant pots and digging up your flowers. Oh dear. If Beard was a cartoon dog, he'd be Butch from Tom and Jerry. The problem with Butch from Tom and Jerry and me is his t-shirt doesn't keep folding in the crease between his tits and his belly. He's got a barrel for a belly. I don't. Mine slipped. Not enough nostrils, too much soft palate. Gromit is the best dog in the world. Chihuahuas. I'm sure I read somewhere that Chihuahuas, you can't house train them. They'll just shit and piss everywhere because the brains are too small. They're like chickens. Lee Evans said, dogs, yes. Yeah, I remember that. Have you ever seen the cat that ran into a glass door on a news report? No. I'm telling you, if you punt it, it's not a dog. What? I wouldn't punt an animal. I think Beardo was like a Rottweiler. He sticks up for himself really, really well. And sometimes I drool on myself. You lived with a Chihuahua that wasn't incontinent. It must have been a mongrel. Chihuahuas just rats with big eyes and nervous conditions. My sister had one. She's incontinent. See? Chihuahua house training is normal. Alright then. Okay. They have small bladders, so they go more frequently. Maybe, do you know what? Thinking about it, it was a mate that told me that because his house always had dog piss in it. Maybe he was just too lazy to train his dog. Birds have no control when they shit. Yes, they do, Mr. BB. They wait. They wait until I've washed my car. And then, I mean, I've got a panoramic roof on my car, so a big glass roof. And I swear to God, the twice I've washed it this year, the same fucking pterodactyl has dropped his guts on it. I'm talking a 3-foot circumference, big white splodge with brown lumps in it, all over my glass roof. I press the button, the ceiling goes back, I look at the glass and I'm like, shit. Literally shit. Your parents had a Chihuahua that was dumb called Molly, but does know how to potty. Okay. It's true, I'd fall asleep in the chair and he'd lick up my nose. What? My town just opened up a zoo. Yeah, there's one animal. Small dog. It's a Shih Tzu. Daniel Green, I saw that. I would say Beardo looks like Chicken Lickin', who was after the old hen with the glasses. What? I'm drinking a Mystery Tour fresh and fruity Glastonbury craft ale. I had a box of them for my birthday off the lovely viewers. Fun fact, most bird poop is actually urates and concentrated pee. Alright then, I've got a thick gelatinous piss on the roof of my car. I feel so much better about it. It's actually quite funny. The reporter is talking in front of a cafe and has a glass door with a cap, bounces with a dong and then keeps going. But if you pretend to shake salt into your mouth, you can actually taste salt. Listen, I have been streaming for a long ass time and I've only ever fallen for that twice. White bird poop is urates, dark is poop. Listen, there is waste from a feathered bastard on the top of my glass roof. It can fuck off. Hi, Beardo and fellow weirdos. Hello, ghettos. How are you doing? I'm getting my dad local brewed IPA and jerky for Father's Day. Very nice. Twice. Yeah, Cheryl, I fell for it twice. The fuck was that? That was very loud. I don't know. Did you know? Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. It said a bird, bird, bird. Stuck in all of your heads now, and if that's not, how about... Fuck, it's gone. I just brain farted. Sesame Street song. Do 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 do. No 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 no. Do 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 do. There you go. The air horn is broke. The horn is actually broken from the canister. Just made you choke on your vape. Don't do that. It's silly. I've never done that. Beardo, why are dogs terrible dancers? Because they have two It's not even worthy of a ban, that shit. Coke and lager shandy. Coke and lager shandy? That's Muppets, not Sesame Street. Same thing. Like Katie Price. Little creatures with hands shoved up them. Oh, that'll be the woman in my comment section. Stop slut shaming. No. Time to get Mrs. Geek a new ear horn. We should do. Did you know birds excrete from cloaca, not an anus? I don't care where they shit from, just stop shitting on my car. Beardo only chokes at his vape when Paul says he comes last. That did, yeah. Actually, I think it might have been CRL that jump scared me and I nearly swallowed my vape as well. I heard some news earlier. The new version of the Oxford Dictionary is out. Unfortunately, due to a mistake, they left out the word gullible. No. You can slut shame as your beard hoe. You damn skippy. I don't try to shame anyone, but some woman didn't like my Katie Price joke and said I was slut shaming. That woman embarrassed herself numerous times. Not my fucking problem. Mike's mysteries sometimes will breathe and just start choking. Is she being rude again? I can never tell with her. You remind me of Animal of the Muppets. I'll accept that. I don't particularly like the Muppets, if I'm honest. Katie Price, the only woman with a minge like... Wayne! Wayne, I'll get the blame for that, idiot! How does a male dog cry? He sits on his tail and balls. That was pretty good. Who's Katie Price? She used to be a glamour model called Jordan. Now she is a absolute mess of a woman. I'm not talking about her looks, but she hasn't done herself any favours with umpteen surgeries. But she just comes across as a bit of a bitch. And I feel no regret in taking the piss out of her, because she just seems fucking horrible. I live 5 minutes away from a beach and have a car full of shit every day. It's awful. Beard hoe. Stop calling me a hoe. Cinderella choked when she got to the balls. Oh, for fuck's sake, Harley Hayes. She's a flotation device. Between her lips and her tits, she ain't ever drowning. Ever. Ever, ever. Ever. Forever, ever. Ever, ever. What song was that? Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. Outcast. Sorry. The DJ in my brain started playing a song. What's called a wild dog that meditates. A werewolf. Oh, fucking hell. She was pretty before she had all the work done. I agree. Don't know what was more plastic, Katie Price or a blow-up doll. Katie Price. Megan started the beard hoe thing, I believe, with a spelling mistake, but I read it. Katie Price must have a forever expanding flange. Oh, Jesus Christ, you guys are more brutal than I am. I mean, I remember somebody make it... Do you know that very famous saying that her son said, hello you, that? I remember somebody kicking off, oh, how dare... I didn't do it, but somebody posted it. And people were kicking off like, you're taking the piss out of a disabled lad there. And I'm like, hang on, that young lad, I didn't put the clip on. I can't remember who did. But I'm like, that child's mother allowed the world to see that by not giving that disabled lad a choice in whether he wanted to be all over TV for all of his life. So don't have a go at other people when they use it for comedy value. That kid has never had to say in fucking anything. You want to blame someone, blame the mum for plastering them all over the internet, all over TV. Poor little shit. I'm just here for snacks you didn't provide. Now I'm offended and pouting. Do you not have shops where you live? Well, you probably don't, because you live in fucking Iowa. Eat a squirrel! Sorry to everyone else in Iowa. Beardo, it's not Katie Price I feel sorry for, it's Harvey. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That poor child has just been plastered for memes and all of the rest of it without any say. His mum made that decision, not anyone else. Not anyone else. And to be fair, I know somebody that's been in her house from one of my old jobs, so you can fill in the blanks, and it was a shithole. He rang me on the job like, look at the state in this house. I'm like, that's a fucking dirty, stinking mansion. Squirrel is good. Joke's on you. I mean, squirrel. I wouldn't eat a squirrel. It's like eating a rat. Mid car air fresheners were what he said on too. Yeah, absolutely. His mother was laughing all the way to the fucking bank about it. She keeps going bankrupt, then has surgery. Yeah, it was because of a bankruptcy that I knew people had gone in her house, and I've never seen it. If I'd smell-o-vision, I probably would have yacked. I've already got second channel content. It's tasty. Maybe I should try it. I'll try squirrel one day. Latest Ben L. No, I don't think I could eat squirrel. I mean, was it a snack? Katie's Muggy Mansion. Let's not judge people who have messy houses. I judge Smug Puppy, and I will judge her. They're horrible people. If there's nice people with a messy house, not a problem. If you're a bit of a dick and you got a messy house, then I'll take the piss. It's like watching Hoarders on TV. You can almost taste the nope. I can't watch stuff like that. Who remembers Bo Selector? I didn't watch it, didn't like it. Kitty got arrested in the airport because she never turned up at court. Really? What's Snow White's best drink? 7-Up. What? 11th Doctor, TARDIS self-destruct device. Dalek, no explosives detected. Statement is false. 11. Alright, it's a jammy dodger, but I promise What is going on? You'd have to start with the squirrel nuts first. I'd eat nothing's nuts. Squirrel's pretty tasty. I grew up poor and ate wild game because my dad was a hunter. Needs must. Hello, Marilyn Monday. How are you doing today? Good morning to you. Sorry, my brother called. Who are we discussing? We were discussing Katie Price, but I'm done with it now. It gives me the ick. I need a bath. You haven't had Black Bear? Don't eat bears. I mean, actually, eat what you want. Bears kind of eat people, so how do they fucking like it? Why is it so hard to argue with the woman not wearing a bra? She already had... Huh? I'm lost. Was she selling used underwear? Oh. Do you know what? We're not going there. We're not going down that route, because somebody will get upset, but if you want to buy somebody's used underwear, feel free, but Jesus Christ. Amazon sell clean ones for cheaper. Just saying. We are feeding the algorithm, Beardo. Why is it so hard to argue with a woman not wearing a bra? She already made 2 good points. Like Jennifer Aniston in Friends. Can't work out why all my mates used to watch that. I thought 7-Up was a drink until I met Snow White. Oh, dear God. There was a butcher near me and he used to sell alligator meat. I went to a restaurant that sold alligator meat. Kaylee J, how you doing? I was meant to pick up a guitar amp from an ad. And the guy's dog had shit in the doorway and he opened the door. It spread like Nutella and he thought nothing of it. Oh. I've been in houses like that. What does a dog use for protection? Condiments. Don't like venison. Can't eat Bambi. I quite like venison. But it is a little dear. Amaranth had to stop selling or use bath water for safety reasons. Why were people buying her? It probably wasn't even her bath water. I bet it was toilet water, and she's like, "Yeah, fuck you, pivot." Never watched Friends, but I do think 7-Up should come in a 7-pack. True. Why did Karen press Control-Alt-Delete? Because she wanted to see the task manager. That's a good one. I like that one. Alligator steak is really nice just cooked right. Yeah, I've had alligator steak. It was nice. It was in a place called... It's gone. Did I miss anything? I had to pass the royalties off to her. Mr. BB, you want no part in some of the conversations that have happened on this channel this evening. We had a shop that sold horse meat, but then Findus shut it. Didn't we do all this Sunday? Thank you, Jolene. Merch store I'm very windy drinking beer. Thank you, Jolene. 7-Up used to have lithium in it. What? Earth is the lunatic asylum of the universe. I'm starting to believe it. This flying ball of rock that we're on, it's a bit nuts. Like, I watch a guy called the Creaky Blinder, and he's kind of the debunker of the flat earthers. And I thought that I had seen the most ridiculous things on his channel with flat earthers. And then I watched a video about some guy saying that rainbows are caused by giant space crystals refracting light from the flat sun. And I'm just sat there like, this guy cannot be believing this shit. He can't be. And then he perfectly describes how rainbows are made. Perfectly describes it. But then throws random space diamonds in the mix. And I'm like, the fuck did that come from? Beardo, sell your beard whiskers. There was a collection at one point for CRL. Bro Skage was going to make a real voodoo doll and stab me with it. Glasgow Ghost Hunters, thank you for the $4.99. A guy came round, says I have 8 legs of venison for 200 quid. I said, no thanks, that's too dear. You stole my joke there. And you paid 5 quid to do it. Appreciate you, Glasgow. Thank you for the $4.99. Flat Earthers around the globe is still the best quote from the Flat Earth server. I don't know if you got... We haven't promoted a channel for quite a while. He's quite a big channel, to be fair. A few people will remember it, because somebody accused me of stealing a video idea from him. And then Creaky actually turned up my channel like, I watched Beardo, he didn't steal shit. He's a fellow Welshman. This guy. I'm not going to play much of it. But his accent. You want to hear a Welsh accent? This guy is the accent. Bollocks, there's no sound.
Rainbows are projected by invisible celestial spheres, and that the Earth is actually concave or inside out. No, me neither. But some people actually believe it. I'm gonna say it may be easier
believe
if I
it.
just show you.
Shut up and sit down, you big bald f***.
Subscribe.
Hello everyone. Admit who among
This is
you
it.
did not know that the rainbow is an ailment at all.
Isn't an ailment an illness, like a cold or itchy scrot? And I appreciate the creative redefinition, but for anyone who's ever, actually sort of looked at a rainbow and not immediately booked themselves in for an MRI, it's not an ailment. It's light bending through water.
Bending! It's light. Bending. I love Creaky Blinder. Absolutely love it. He's got in some proper wars with the Flat Earthers. Absolutely love the guy. So if you haven't watched him, go and check him out. You haven't heard of this guy, but I love him already. He's got a proper Welsh accent. He's a really, really nice guy. I've had some private comments. We were going to try and do something together once, but it's just never, ever worked out for us for whatever reason. So I'm going to post his link there. Go and check him out and tell him Beardo sent you. He's absolutely fantastic. He destroys stupid people with science. Mr. Grey is a big fan of his as well. Let's replace that pinned message. Go check out Creaky Blinder. He's absolutely hilarious because it's all... He will argue with common sense and logic and then suddenly just batter them with science because he clearly understands everything he talks about, and he really researches. Very, 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 very good guy. Subtitles, please. You don't need subtitles for him. Just remember, when you sub in, tell him Beardo sent you, because he's a good guy. 105k subscribers. Fair play to him. His studio looks fantastic. I mean, if we say in his accent, his studio looks fantastic. It does. But... ah, shit. What have I done there? Just shut my own live stream off. What a dick. Are you sure you're Welsh? I am. Haunted Truth, hello. Good evening. How you been keeping? Absolutely fantastic, thank you. Watched him for a year now. Love Creaky. I saw you in his live stream the other day. I quite often got him on in the background when I'm editing, or if I'm waiting for a video to render, I'll leave it on in the background. Oh boy, oh. When my nan was angry, she would always use a Gaelic accent. If I get really pissed off, the Valley Commando in me comes out. It's like, oh, what the fuck do you say about me, Embat? Smash your face in. With me ghost. You tit. Absolutely not, CRL. Followed him for a few years now. He's a very, very good YouTuber. Got a lot of time for the guy. Beardo's Welsh. That guy's a black belt Welsh. Black belt Welsh. No, James, I will not. Have you seen that they're making a new Hellboy film? Finally grows up to be Hellman and takes over the family mayonnaise bit. Beardo, heavy sigh, I'm still hungry. Well, eat more than a squirrel then, dumbass. Beardo, I think it's worth saying that CC Chris, who Creaky talks about, is actually that stupid. Yeah, I've seen Slick. I saw 4 or 5 people that watched me over in Creaky's live. What day was it? Friday day? Thursday day? I've subbed to him, look forward to watching his content. He's a very clever man. I've got all the time for him. Beardo's practically English. Yeah. I mean, he makes Mr. Grey sound posh. He sounds far more Welsh than Dandalf. I think even Dean. I don't think Dean is quite as Welsh. I know where he's from, and that accent is from that area. You've got the valleys where Mr. Grey is, and then the area the Creaky is from. And those accents are kind of the strongest. Beardo, turn up my heart, you called me a disgrace. Unlucky. Some of the sexiest people are Welsh. Tom Jones, Anthony Hopkins, Richard Burton, Beardo. You hear that, Mindseed? Or Mindseed fans are all calling me fat and stupid? I'm sexy, damn it. The Welsh accent is the best. I kind of wish I had that Welsh accent. Beardos, weirdos, boys and ghouls, how you all doing? Welcome to the channel, innit? Today we're talking about ghosts on YouTube. So we're going to open up the other screen and we're going to watch some ghosts on YouTube, okay? Now if you look on the left there, see right butt. In Manchester, the Welsh are called taffies. I think everywhere in England calls the Welsh taffies. He's more Welsh than me. I think he is, Dean. I think he is. But you know, you fell for it. You said it's tearing up my heart. Beardo for the win. Dude, bro, please. Feeling a bit low with surgery? Absolutely.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
How come, apart from Catatonia, no Welsh singers sing in a Welsh accent? Tom Jones doesn't sound Welsh when he sings, but when he talks, he does. Not unusual to be loved by anyone. Doop, doo, 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 doo. That was me singing in a Welsh accent. What the fuck? In my opinion, personality makes a person attractive, not their looks. Looks are temporary, personality is forever. Apparently, I've got a fucking glittering personality, so I'm good. Even missing a front tooth and being old. You love Catatonia. That woman sang in a Welsh accent. It's all over the front page. You give me road rage. Hey, Mrs. Geek, I can roll my eyes now I'm missing a tooth. Heading to the space age. To be fair, a lot of people sing in an American accent when they're not. Like Bullet for My Valentine. From the Welsh Valleys. Sound American. Like 2 seconds. I don't know. Am I having a brain fart here? Ignore me, I'm having a brain fart, I think. Wait, what missing tooth? The reason my microphone has been up over my face for the last 3 weeks is because I'm missing a front tooth. Or most of a front tooth. I was born in New South Wales. Can I be honorary Welsh, please? Yes, you can, Hammer Toe. We adopt you. But now you've got to say over there, Seabat. You grew up in Oldham, but live in Scotland. Stereophonic sounded Welsh too. Yeah, not as Welsh, right? Did they? Standing at the bus stop with my shopping in my hand. No, not really, not as much. Gassy did he be? Did I burp then? I'm very sorry if I did. If you have to ask, it's a brain fart fate. Beardo, why do Welshmen have sex with sheep on the edge of cliffs so that they push back harder? That's a lie. An absolute lie. What we actually do is wear welly boots and then we put the back legs in the boots. It stops them escaping. Beardo's gone into screensaver mode. Does Mrs. Geek suck your teeth? What? No. Don't blame anyone for leaving Oldham. I've never been to Oldham. Like when they sang Road Rage. Ugh. I remember being shocked when I discovered Bonnie Tyler was Welsh. Yeah, true. Kelly Jones sounds Welsh. Yes, he does. When he's talking, yeah. When he's singing. I'm trying to think, but I don't know. Sound like I'm from New York City and I live 2 hours from... Only one family that's got it. The fuck is Love that Jason jersey. Where did you get it? Are you going to do the Friday the 13th movie reviews? I don't know. The horror stuff on the second channel just doesn't do well at all. It just doesn't do very well. This was actually a gift from Anne. She's in the... Oh, she was in the chat earlier. She bought me a fucking box full of horror and heavy metal music t-shirts. Born and bred, moved to the posh part, still thinks I'm in West Yorkshire. What? Finally stopped being a baby and have a doc's appointment to check on this lump. You know what Mary loves? What does Mary love?
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Can you death scream, metal scream? I used to be able to. I used to, like, vocal fry, I used to be able to do really, really well. There are videos of some of my old bands on YouTube, but I'm not playing them on here. Do you remember the last time I did that, chat? This is my old band, and I played it on here, and do you know what happened? I got copyright claimed for my own music. True story. Funniest thing is, when he did it, we were sat outside, and I couldn't help laughing. He was so serious and upset. I said, look at it. You can kick a fucking football through it. Yes, I got really pissed off that I broke my own teeth and shouted, you can kick a fucking football through it. And then I got mocked by my wife for lisping. And then my daughter walked in the house. I was like, why are you talking funny? Because when I first did it, it was really difficult to talk with. And the daughter started mocking me. Wait, Mrs. Geek, what was it you said? Beardo, without your teeth, try and say, suffering succotash. That's what my wife did. Good evening, Dead Cold. How are you doing, my friend? Had an awesome few days at home. I'm glad you're back home, man. Chester Bennett had the best vocals. He was a very talented man. I'm gutted I was so pig-headed when I was younger that I'm like, that's not metal, and didn't appreciate him. Genuinely gutted about that. Beardo has the Newport look. Hey, if I had the Newport look, give me a wallet. That happened to me. My intro was my own band. Got a claim. I know it's shit, right? Peter, can you say I wish I was an Oscar Mayer Wiener? What? An Oscar Mayer Wiener? What's that? Oh, I've just been ad again. Hi, Beardo, please could I get a Negan? Nanny Pups, of course you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Suffering succotash. Yes. Dead Cold. Loved your Lambton Worm video. Hey, that's an old one, but it was very good. Did the guy from the Mannix ever to it? You know what, Richie? No. He's still missing. I've seen videos that he's apparently alive in different countries. I mean, where he disappeared is a notorious spot for, you know, can't say you're on YouTube. Oscar my wiener, you don't know. Oscar my... I'm not saying it again. I still don't get it. Oscar Mayer. What? Oh, it's inverse Newport. The Newport look is when you only have one, two. Yeah, I'm only missing one, not all of them. Thank you, Auntie Kaylee. Anne Robinson, you're the only other person I've come across, not that I ask anyone. Huh? There's 300 people in here. How could you only come across one? That's what she said. It's a hot dog, the Wienermobile. CRL, was that the USC that did that? I am so fucking lost with this Wiener talk. He didn't say right, CRL. Maybe he doesn't remember it. What? But I bet you've never gone to spit your gum out the car window and your false teeth flew out with them. I have not. We married each other. We have to take the piss out of each other. It's constant. Kind of, yeah. Kind of, yeah. Oscar Mayer is the brand of hot dog. We don't get them in the UK, do we? Do we get Oscar Mayer in the UK? I don't think we do. Do you like fish sticks? I don't. It's an American thing. One tooth pickle stabber. No, I was going to say I'm only missing one tooth. I know I'm missing 3. No, 4. It was in a movie with Tim Allen. What the fuck do you want me to do about it? I only know Oscar Mayer is a hot dog due to Ghostbusters 2. I've seen Ghostbusters 2 many, many times. I've still never heard of it. Santa Claus. I've seen Santa Claus as well. Still. Don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yes, you can have a rawr.
Rawr. Rawr.
My not Mayer. My Why are you talking about hot dogs? What is wrong with you? Just spotted Freddy in the background. You know, he's in London horrified on the 19th of April. I was supposed to have gone to a con with him in April. I've got Freddy stuff everywhere. My daughter actually painted that for me there. There's a Freddy up there. There's a Freddy there. There's Freddy Krueger's up there. I got a lot of Freddy stuff. Bido, have a look for Tom Jones Wales. He's really funny. I know Tom Jones is from Wales, you fucking spud. What? Why is it called a hot dog? I have no idea, to be fair. Hot diggity dog. Right, 2 seconds. Dog should not be hot, especially in a vehicle. Absolutely not. One of the mods, check Discord for me. Ready, please. YouTube comment, how are you doing? Bubba True. What? Beto, just burned 2,000 calories. Last time I leave... Dear God. Dear God. Mods, ignore that. I've accidentally hit cap block there. Because I'm a knob. Ah, shit, I can't see my chat. Sorry, I lost my chat then. Bromeister, not really love chicken, not a fan of hot dogs. I mean, is anyone really a true fan of hot dogs? Apart from, obviously, Crow of Judas. Keep an eye, mods. Am I going to play the guitar one day? Probably not. I haven't... I mean, the last time that came off there was for the Christmas song, and I didn't really play it. I mimed. I'm very good, thank you, YouTube comment. You love hot dogs? But I wasn't talking about the singer. There's more than one Tom Jones? Tell me it ain't so. You like fried onions? I like fried onions. Like corn dogs. Do you know what? I don't think we get corn dogs in the UK because I have never had one. Hot dogs are mostly tendon and testicle anyway. I still like them. It's like when I used to drink a lot of energy drinks with the taurine in it. Mrs. Geek was, why are you drinking that? You know it's got bull spunk in it. And I'm like, I don't care. Tastes nice. If I'm eating hot dogs, it has to be wiener dogs. I like sausage and I like bread. What's not like... Exactly. Hot dogs are proper sausages, not lips, arseholes smushed into a sausage shape. They're disgusting and full of all parts of animals. I don't care what's in there. I eat them. Same as the yellow box thing. Do corn dogs only exist in America? I think so. Corn dogs and TGI Friday. TGI Friday is well overpriced. I'll never eat there. I love Red Bull, and that's a myth. It's not a myth, is it? Isn't taurine derived from bull spunk? Semen. I'm going to Google this. Is taurine bull sperm? No. Oh, what? The taurine in Red Bull is not derived from bull sperm. While taurine was originally isolated from bull semen, it's now produced synthetically by pharmaceutical companies. Suffering thuckatath. I think that's worse than drinking bull spunk. What is it? What's in a corn dog? You get TGI stuff for Iceland now. Really? I mean, to be fair, you can get some really cool stuff from Iceland. It's all beige, but you can get it. Please get a wee for Noah, who has a gold star at school. Thank you for the £2, Daniel. Noah, well done. Whee! It's bull sauce, but isn't it? Yeah, taurine doesn't come from bull spunk anymore. It used to, but now it doesn't. Monster has Viking berry and it's banging. Oh, Viking berry. Friend bread around hot dog. Oh, fried bread around a hot dog. I don't like fried bread. It makes me feel sick. I think it's the grease. And corn dogs, just hot dogs in a coating on a stick. Oh, is that it? Is that all it is? Like a battered hot dog? Corn dog is fried cornbread around a cheap, nasty hot dog on a stick. Ah. It's a sausage and batter on a stick. Isn't a bangin'? No, a bangin' is just a slang term for a sausage. Like a proper pork sausage. Johan Drago Westgate, how you doing? Sorry I'm late. My meds from the hospital keep me knocking me out after the operate. Get yourself well, my friend. Don't worry about this. Corn dog is cornbread. Do you know what? That'd make a lot of sense. What a dicky. Did I just say dicky instead of divvy? I did. Dip the hot dog in a cornmeal batter and deep fry it. Sausage and batter. I got a special hot dog for Beardo. We fucking summoned him now, look. He'll be putting mayonnaise all over that shit. It's a battered hot dog, surprised it's Scottish. Battered ice cream. Battered pineapple fritters. Battered Mars bars. Scottish are wild. Well, I've gone on investigations, just don't like how long it takes to go through the evidence, and the more cameras you got, the worse it gets, trust me. I miss good proper US corn dogs from hot dog on a stick. Pancake batter. Tried one, didn't like it. It was a sausage and a cake. There you go. Bob makes his own corn dogs. Oh man, when are we coming up? Any paranormal sins on the horizon? Oh, do you know what? I completely forgot about that. Yes. I'll make one for next week. CRL. Or any of the mods. Please remind me on Monday morning. Make a paranormal sins for next week. You don't want to know where Crow puts his mate. You really don't. He's a pervert. We're frying batter everything. You gotta go proper summer fair somewhere. We've got some good hot dogs from an online farm shop. No shite ingredients. He said, Dickie, it's all this hot dog talk. Have you ever had a battered Mars bar? No. I don't like Mars bars, so eating a battered one just doesn't appeal to me. Since they don't sell cornmeal, you have to buy polenta. Polenta? I'm not entirely sure what polenta is, but I don't like the sound of it. Battered black pudding. Ooh, that sounds naughty. Country fairs fry anything and they can sell it. Fried pickles, fried Oreos, fried Snickers. What? Megan, I didn't mean now, did I? Ah, I'm a fan of the stoner, a sausage that's wrapped in doner meat, battered and fried. Wow. Did you? There was a fight in the chip shop. The fish said, "Don't batter." Oh, polenta is yummy. Is that squeaky cheese Mrs. Geek made me eat the other day? And I was like, this is fucking horrible. It's like chewing polystyrene. Polenta is cornmeal. What? I am so confused. What's happening? Babs, I have no idea. I have no idea. We have corn flour. It's the same thing. Ah. It's a grain, but bigger in texture than wheat. Polenta is pretty good. It's not the squeaky cheese then. What was the squeaky cheese? Chippy used to deep fried chocolate oranges. Halloumi. That's the one. I want a fan of that. Like, how could you take cheese, one of the tastiest substances on the planet, and make it tasteless and squeaky? It's fucking horrible. And we're talking about food. I know. It's food every week. Movies, food, music. Tofu. I've tried tofu. Didn't like that either. Crow's like Beetlejuice. You say hot dog 3 times and he appears. Should we try it? Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Hot dogs. 30-second stream delay. That won't work. It was halloumi, yeah. Yo, cheese balls are really good. Not if you shower. What's the footballs? Every Christmas you can get like the orange tub and it's got the wafer footballs with the orange stuff in them. Nobody in the house likes them. I love them. I'd be no good in America because I can't have carbs and sugar. They live on it. And I've been carb and sugar free for ages. But my birthday and Dorky coming down has ruined it. Always a fun time in the Weirdo Chat. Thank you, KDK. Well, food is a great subject. You can never get bored of it. Especially because food is so different all over the world. Beardo, no, you ruined it. No, you did. What's it called? Frenchman wearing candles. Philippe Philop. I snorted. That was funny. I didn't think Beardo just banished Crow. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot dog. I'll bring him back. Polenta is very fine ground corn. It isn't sweet. It's made to complement any flavour, seasoning you want. Consistency of a marzipan log-like. I'm getting polenta and placenta mixed up. Don't do that. I mean, some people eat placenta. Those people are called cannibals. Yeah, my kid was born, I ate the placenta. You're a cannibal, mate. I love kitchen experiments. It brings out the mad scientist side. Yeah, we had, Mrs. Geek said to me the other day, there's minced pork in the fridge, like low-fat minced pork. You're going to have to use it because it's going to go out of date. I was like, oh, I don't like minced pork. Don't taste of anything. So I dumped hot sauce and sriracha and shit all over it. Fantastic. Onions, peppers, mushrooms. Put it all in. Half a bottle of hot sauce. And then I added some spicy powder in there as well. It was beautiful. My daughter came downstairs like, Jesus, how hot is that? And I looked up and my eyes streaming. It's so good. I like hot food. Splinters are keeping up my favourite. Corn reminds me of my old orthodontist. Always had bad corn breath. Every time at the top of my teeth. Corn breath. Beardo, try saying hot dog with mayo to come on Grow with Judas. Sorry. Really fancy garlic dough balls. Ah, see, I don't like the doughy stuff. See, Crow Juice is back saying that polenta is animal uterus. My stomach hit placenta and just curled into a knot and said, "The fuck no." Yeah, apparently some people think it's full of iron and they eat it. The fuck is corn breath? It's like when you go to speak, you start dropping Jonathan Davis rap lines. Are you ready? Halitosis. Sweet corn is the only food you can eat twice. Oh, stew. Oh, that's fucking grim, man. Oh, you dirty bastard. You earned that. You earned that. Corn breath. Yeah. When you open you open your mouth, it's like twist. Woo. Sorry, got a little corn breath. Try a fowl. I'm going to try a fowl next, I think. 2 pints of Guinness and a tin of sweet corn. Oh, dear God. That's fucking nuclear warfare, that. America has whole chicken in a tin. Wait, what? What? Whole chicken in a tin. Ever had ox tongue? No. But I did make Justin from the Paranormal Monkey podcast eat it. And then I made him put fish on his cake. Because I'm a dick. Homemade cheeseburger with fried onions and sweet chili sauce. Oof. Gonna be Taco Tuesday in my house later. If I still want to eat. I'm still laughing at my own joke with corn breath. Oh, it's fucking cool. I can confirm you can get whole chicken in a tin, but the small chicken. Oh no. Oh no, that just doesn't sound good. Ox tongue and raw onion butties are fantastic. That's bad. You get cow breath. Move along. Megan! Dear God. Eat a fowl and prepare to have ice cubes handy. I imagine a fowl will be one of those things that I eat once and be like, yeah, that was hot as shit and I'm never doing that again, but I'll have tried it. I had a vindaloo and that wasn't anywhere near as bad as I was expecting. Tripe is tasty. Wouldn't know. I've tried liver and onions. Not a fan. It's just liver is dry. Horrible dry. Ucky poo-poos. Right, 2 seconds. Let me find a link. I just opened a beer thinking an hour left. We've got an hour. How fast has that gone? So I'm going to look for the centre of inquiry and then we'll grab the link for the house in between. Share. Copy. Copied. It's been a moist day. It has. It's certainly warming back up in the UK right now. I'm feeling very moist. Okay, so the pinned link will take you over to... It's not a premiere, but it's a video that I worked on with Mr. Biddle. I'll show you the... There you go. We review The House in Between, featuring Beardo Gets Scared and CSI. Ooh-ah-ee, ooh-ooh-ooh-ooh. Yeah, I really want to know. I know, it's not that CSI. Grow up. Once the spice outweighs any flavour, I don't see the point. Yeah, I'm the same. I love a madras. It's my favourite curry because it's hot, but it's tasty. Nope, the jelly deals and snails? Nah, no thank you. Punky Pixie? Stuffed heart. Ugh. I tried heart somewhere with Mrs. Geek and I was not a fan. You enjoy a moist vertical taco? Oh, fuck's sake. No, Big Max. Ghost and Trent not live until Friday, the 15th. Check the date on it. Oh, was that Sunday even? Came at the perfect time. Have to watch that tonight. Yeah, so I'm going to, in the next 10 minutes, send everyone over for the Centre of Inquiry, where we review and, dare say, debunk and research The House in Between. Really enjoyed doing that with Kenny as well, because we watched it separately, and then we made notes, and then we had an online discussion, but recorded it. But we made sure that we didn't cover the same notes twice. So I'm interested in seeing it, because originally this was going on this channel. And Kenny's been so good to me. I was like, Kenny, please tell me I'll learn what happened to the ball. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. There were some glaringly obvious mistakes. Not mistakes. Some glaringly obvious things with the ball that we all missed. The second time I watched it, in between what? The House in Between. It's a documentary about a haunted house. And the first time I watched it, I loved it. I think Mrs. Geek did. And then when we got to the second part, Mrs. Geek was like, there's something not right with this. I love Kenny, even though I'd love him to be a little bit more open. Yeah, and this is part of the fun with Kenny, because me and Kenny don't always agree. And it does make it more fun, because obviously he's far more skeptical than I am. So convinced of the ball until we watched it again. Yeah. It wasn't an edit. Well, technically there's an editing trick in it. Kenny will describe it, because Kenny actually recreates it in the video. There's a couple of recreations in the video, I believe. James, yeah, watch the documentary first. It may bore you to tears. Some people hated it. Some people loved it. Yeah, Mickey, you're definitely thinking of the wrong ball. Ooh, that's nice. Glastonbury Real Ale Hedge Monkey. Bold and ballsy, just like me. The House in Between is just off the A35 in the town of Between. Oh, for fuck's sake, Slick. Kenny was a true believer until the Gettysburg thing. That must have been a tough debunk. I couldn't see how they did it. Kenny debunked it. I've seen somebody else debunk it, PSI, but they completely fucking butchered it. Made themselves look like a right pair of fucking idiots doing it. What does it say on my shirt? Jason. Unfortunately, my titties keep swallowing it up. This is Jason Voorhees' baseball shirt. I was prepared to be devastated when I suggested it. Glad we got the answers now. I mean, I'm not going to give anything away. You'll be able to watch it. I think it's like an hour and a half long, the episode that me and Kenny have done. Let me double check. Hour and 23 minutes. We go into some detail. I don't know if we're going to do part 2, because honestly, it took us 3.5 hours to film it, and Kenny's been editing it for weeks but he's been away and he's got other projects. But what's really cool is it's gone up on the Centre for Inquiry, which is obviously not Kenny's channel. It's, you know, the organisation. So to be featured on that, a magazine that I subscribe to, is really cool. Not only that, but because I was really worried about copyright, and Kenny was like, we'll run it through the Centre for Inquiry, they can do all the copyright checks, and we can make sure it's A-OK because it's educational, it's on an educational site. And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do that. You got no bra on, Beardo? Nah. I have not. It was a nice ale before. It was called Cherry Bomb. 10%. Tasted like someone accidentally added a bottle of cherry juice to the brew halfway through. Ooh, that sounds nice. Was I in America? No, we did it online. What does Beardo love? Beardo loves Jason. Went to a Comic-Con this weekend and bumped into someone that looked like Beardo. So I told them, yeah, YouTube, either they already subscribed or they will soon. Hey, let's go get out. Kenny's an absolute legend and needed in the paranormal community. Absolutely, Kenny is needed. I mean, if it wasn't for Kenny Biddle, myself, Dandalf, definitely wouldn't be as knowledgeable about things as we are. The whole SLS thing, that was Kenny and Dandalf. Kenny takes equipment apart. Is the video out soon? It's out now. It's actually out now on Kenny's channel, and that's what I'm going to send everyone. It's the pinned message at the top of the chat. Borrowing that, Megan. My hubby has them. Moobs. Not fucking moobs. Like a man tits. I found Kenny before you did. Yeah, true. It was actually Mrs. Geek that found Kenny Biddle. I was completely unaware of him. She was like, hey, watch this guy. He's really smart. And I'm watching him. I was like, that's a fucking smart guy. And he ruined it by shaving off his majestic beard that he'd grown. TLS, hello to you in Australia. I'll watch after this while I eat. I think we're probably going to watch it after this, to be fair. How was my day? All I have done today is recording and editing. And then scripting for this week's video on the second channel. But I may not get it done in time for this week. It's a bummer that those gadgets, none of them really do anything. They have their uses. Some of them. We all want the truth. I may disagree with him sometimes, but he is so good at what he does. Yeah. Kenny's got stubble. I don't give a fuck about no stubble. I want a full-grown beard, alright? You don't go half bush on the face. You think Kenny gets all the hate and negativity that YouTube debunkers get? No. Because Kenny's kind of smart, because Kenny isn't anywhere near as aggressive as I am. He doesn't take the piss as much as the rest of us. But there are old Kenny Biddle videos, and if you watch old Kenny Biddle, like really old Kenny Biddle videos, you'll see how much alike me and him used to be. He's chilled out, and I'm pretty sure I'm getting worse. 24 degrees in Manchester. Yeah, we got a little bit of a heat wave coming, haven't we? Wales is wet and hot tomorrow, apparently. YouTube's Beardo's Ghost. We do love Kenny and Dawson arguing. I could argue with Dawson all day because he's fucking clueless. What was the squeak then? Was that this? I don't know. What's the first ever episode Kenny did? He's brutal. Makes me look like a polite young chap. Kenny gets set off. It's hilarious. Now and again, Kenny brings old school Kenny out, like when he's dealing with Manchester 666. And half of the reason I went at Manchester 666 on TikTok was just to back Kenny Biddle up. And then he stopped giving Kenny shit. Because I pulled every frame of his apart. Like, hey, these hovering videos you're doing, nobody can debunk. I just did. There's the cut in the video. Please don't sub to Kenny, do it. Yeah, subscribe to Kenny Biddle and also subscribe to the Centre for Inquiry. Now, I get I think it's a bi-monthly magazine from them. I subscribe to it. I thought it was just going to be about ghosty woasties, and it's not. There's UFOs, there's cryptids, there's everything in there. And I've read articles on stuff I had no interest in. Nothing to do with the paranormal. But I just found, like, rumours to do with the environment and global warming. And I ended up reading this, like, 9-page article about global warming. Like, this is fucking really interesting. Where's the ghost shit? Skeptic Inquirer is good stuff. It absolutely is. Yeah, Kenny also rivals me for toys. Oh, the teeth, they will be fixed. I've paid 400 quid. And then I can put my microphone back down because I won't be embarrassed. Because you could actually kick a fucking football through them. Little Miss Kenny doesn't like Bilbo. What? Have we got Kenny Biddle mixed up with a Hobbit? I mean, I know it's kind of easy to do. Wait for the mic to go floppy again. Ah. Fixed it. It's a different swing arm. This swing arm is actually to hold the weight of a teleprompter. And the teleprompter is now sat on a lighting rig. Am I drinking hipster water? Hey, this was a gift from the community. You can suck my ass. Love hearing about cryptids. Fascinating. Did you read Raw Side Paranormals magazine last month? I was on the front page. I have. Get one you can take in and out for shock value. No. I'm going to say goodnight to Mrs. Geek. Yeah, I'm going to be ending now. I'm going to be ending now. So if everybody could please go over to the link at the top of the chat. It's pinned. Centre for Inquiry, and it'll be the video, The House in Between documentary review with Beardo Gets Scared. It's just under an hour and a half, so you'll get some good viewing pleasure out of it. If two overweight bearded men talking about how people have faked shit is your thing, BBC, we don't shit all over it. We don't shit all over it. So please have yourself a fantastic evening. Thank you everybody for chilling with us tonight. Thank you for the jokes, the laughs, and the mocking. I do hope you all have a fantastic rest of the week. I will catch you Friday. The usual videos will be out, except for the second channel. I don't know if I'm going to have time because CRL got me onto this channel called World of T-Shirts, and the more I research, the more I'm like, I can't fit this in one video. It's going to be a two-parter, and I don't know how to split the video. That thing's a fucking mess. Anyway, much love to you all. Beardo out.
Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just going nuts. You need a raw. Can I get a raw? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a Beardo whenever he's live. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a raw? Raw. You can get a raw. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. Raw. You can get a raw. Raw. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a raw. Can I get a raw? You can get a raw. Raw. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a raw? Raw. You can get a raw. Raw. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a raw. Can I get a raw? You can get a raw. Raw.
Watch the video. Go and watch the video. Pinned to the top. Good night all.